You check your glowing phone screen hundreds of times daily.
Oh, absolutely.
What if that addiction actually taught you fluent English?
I would be thrilled, honestly.
Seriously, put down that incredibly heavy grammar textbook right now.
Yeah, we are tossing those dusty books right out today
Exactly.
because, we are exploring a beautiful, lazy method.
Right. Welcome to our deep dive into your language journey.
It is so great to be here.
We have a very exciting and practical mission for you.
Yes, we are talking directly to you, the busy listener.
You probably want to reach a solid B1 English level.
I mean, you want to feel totally comfortable speaking.
But you are probably a very busy person.
You have work and endless daily chores to manage.
Right. Nobody has 5 extra hours to study every day.
Traditional studying feels like a terrible second job.
It really does.
It's completely exhausting, right?
Exactly. And that is why we need a smarter strategy.
I completely agree.
We call this the lazy guide to language fluency.
But being lazy does not mean giving up.
No, not at all.
It just means you stop fighting your own daily habits.
Exactly. Look at that small device in your hand.
My smartphone.
Yes! Your phone is actually your most powerful, patient teacher.
Wait, are you saying my phone replaces a real teacher?
I am saying exactly that.
That is a wildly bold claim to make today.
It is bold, but it is also completely true.
Okay, well, I am listening.
We will show you how to transform that simple screen.
Wow, into what?
It becomes your own highly personalized English classroom.
I love the idea of a portable pocket classroom.
It is incredibly convenient.
It sounds infinitely better than reading a dusty grammar book.
It is much better because it fits your real life.
So where do we actually start?
Well, to start, we have to change the basic environment.
Changing the environment sounds like a huge digital project.
No, it is actually the easiest thing you will do.
Really?
Yes, you just change your phone's main language to English.
Oh, wow.
This simple change starts your daily language immersion.
Okay, wait, I have to stop you right there.
Sure, what is wrong?
That actually sounds completely terrifying to me as a student.
Why does changing a simple menu language scare you?
Well, because my phone holds my entire life inside it.
That is true for everyone.
I keep it in my native language for absolute safety.
I understand that.
What if I need my map app while I drive?
You will be fine.
But if the map is in English, I might get lost.
Yeah, that is a very valid and common fear.
It feels like a huge risk.
But you will not actually get lost or break anything.
How can you be so sure about that?
Just think carefully about the visual icons on your screen.
You mean the little pictures next to the menu words?
Exactly. You know a gear icon means the settings menu?
Oh, I see.
A battery symbol means battery in every single language.
Ah, I guess those visual clues are like safety nets.
Yes, they teach you context clues naturally and safely.
That actually makes sense.
Plus, at an A2 level, you know basic tech words.
Like what?
You know words like camera, volume, screen, and password.
Yeah, you make a very fair point about the vocabulary.
You already know them.
I know how to find airplane mode without translating it.
Right. You are putting a tiny English city in your pocket.
A tiny English city every time I unlock my screen.
Exactly.
I really love that vivid analogy for daily immersion.
You are surrounded by constant, helpful English text all day.
Okay, I am convinced to try this setting trick today.
That is great.
But saying I changed my settings sounds incredibly boring.
It is a bit basic.
I want to sound like a natural B1 speaker instead.
Right. That is where we introduce the B1 upgrade mindset.
Tell me about that.
An A2 learner lists dry, boring facts about their day.
Like a robot.
But a B1 learner tells an interesting story about actions.
So how do I turn a settings menu into a story?
You connect the physical action to your overall learning goal.
Oh, okay.
Instead of stating a plain fact, express your reasoning.
So I need to clearly explain why I did it.
Exactly. Try saying this specific sentence out loud right now.
I am ready.
By switching to English, I constantly surround myself with language.
Wow, that makes me sound so much more fluent.
It really does.
Surround myself is a fantastic descriptive phrase to use.
Then you can add a simple connector for the result.
Like what?
This constant exposure really helps me learn naturally.
I am definitely stealing those phrases for my next conversation.
Please do.
It perfectly explains the exact logic of my learning journey.
B1 English is all about explaining your personal reasons.
I love that.
You describe a clear action and its positive result.
Yeah, that feels like a huge step for my confidence.
And it only takes 10 seconds in your phone settings.
That is amazing.
So now your phone's basic environment is totally in English.
Perfect.
But we need to look at your actual daily habits.
Well, I have a terrible confession to make right now.
Oh, what is it?
I spend a shocking amount of time scrolling social media.
You are definitely not alone in that common digital habit.
I feel so guilty.
Most people spend hours on apps like Instagram and TikTok.
Many traditional teachers say social media is digital junk.
I have heard that.
They tell me it is a huge waste of time.
Well, it is not a waste if you play a game.
What game?
You just have to train your algorithm to work for you.
I hear that word algorithm everywhere on the internet lately.
It's very popular.
But it always sounds like complex computer science jargon.
It can seem complicated.
What does it actually mean for my lazy learning plan?
Think of the algorithm as the app's secret, invisible brain.
Invisible brain.
Yes, this brain watches every single thing you do online.
Wait, the app is secretly watching my specific behavior.
Yes, it measures your video watch time very carefully.
Oh, wow.
It notices if you stop scrolling to read the comments.
That is slightly creepy.
It knows which funny videos you share with your friends.
Why is the app tracking all these tiny details?
Because its only goal is to keep you watching forever.
Oh, that makes total sense.
It desperately wants to serve you more of what you love.
Okay, so how do I trick this brain into teaching me?
You have to force the brain to pivot its attention.
How do I do that?
You simply show it a brand new viewing pattern.
Right, give me the specific rules to win this game.
First, find 3 English accounts about topics you already love.
Topics like baking, street food, or maybe travel destinations.
Exactly. Do not follow boring grammar accounts for this trick.
Good to know.
Follow accounts that show real people doing fun things.
I genuinely love watching videos about baking elaborate chocolate cakes.
Perfect. Go find 3 English bakers on your favorite app.
I will do that.
But here is the critical trick to hack the hidden brain.
I am ready.
You must watch their English videos from start to finish.
What if I watch a great video 2 times in a row?
That is even better. Replay a short video 3 times.
Oh, really?
Yes, and hit the like button on every English post.
Oh, I clearly see the clever strategy here now.
It works beautifully.
I am telling the brain that English is my favorite content.
Yes, and the algorithm will quickly reward your new behavior.
That is awesome.
It will start feeding you more English videos automatically.
So the app does all the hard listening work for me.
Right, it brings natural English directly to your thumbs.
I absolutely love this lazy method.
It is so effective.
But let us practice another quick B1 upgrade here.
Great idea.
An A2 learner might just say, I follow a baker.
Yes, but those are completely separate robotic facts.
Right.
A B1 learner describes daily habits and their actual feelings.
How do I describe my scrolling habit at a B1 level?
You connect the video content to your language improvement.
Okay.
Try saying my feed is full of interesting baking content.
That sounds good.
Then add, it improves my listening skills while I scroll.
Wow, while I scroll is a fantastic descriptive phrase.
It really is.
It paints a clear picture of my relaxing daily routine.
It proves you are learning during a normal, fun activity.
Right. I am not sitting at a desk studying a dictionary.
You are simply enjoying videos about delicious chocolate cakes.
I do love chocolate cake.
But your brain absorbs natural vocabulary at the same time.
This lazy method is honestly blowing my mind right now.
I am glad.
It turns passive laziness into a brilliant consistency strategy.
We fixed your reading by changing the phone settings.
Check.
We supercharged your listening with fun social media videos.
Check.
But we must talk about the final piece of the puzzle.
Oh no, you are going to bring up speaking practice.
Yes, we have to talk about speaking the language out loud.
Speaking is definitely like the scariest part of learning English.
Why does speaking cause so much deep anxiety for you?
Because I am terrified of sounding silly to real humans.
That is completely normal.
My mind just freezes up completely in a stressful moment.
I totally understand.
I think everyone is judging my terrible grammar mistakes.
That psychological barrier stops thousands of students every single day.
It is paralyzing.
When you talk to a human, your brain panics entirely.
Yeah, my brain goes into full survival mode during conversations.
You forget every single vocabulary word you ever studied.
It is, exactly like my mind becomes a blank slate.
This happens because humans give subtle, confusing facial expressions.
Right, if someone frowns, I assume my English is terrible.
But your smartphone offers the perfect cure for this fear.
How can a phone cure my fear of human judgment?
Because your phone has a brilliant built-in conversation partner.
Oh, really?
You can use your voice assistant to practice speaking freely.
Wait, are you seriously telling me to, argue with Siri?
Yes, I am.
Or have a deep conversation with Google Assistant?
Yes, or you can use any modern AI chatbot app.
I have to be completely honest with you right now.
Go ahead.
Talking out loud to a machine feels incredibly weird.
I know.
People will think I'm crazy if they hear me.
It feels weird at first, but look at the benefits.
What benefits?
A machine does not have emotions or negative personal opinions.
Wow, that is actually a very profound point to consider.
It really changes things.
A machine literally cannot judge my bad pronunciation or grammar.
Exactly. It just processes audio and patiently tries to help.
That is amazing.
The AI is the most patient friend in the world.
I definitely need that.
You can repeat the exact same sentence 20 times safely.
Without any judgment.
The machine will never roll its eyes or get annoyed.
That represents ultimate freedom for a nervous language learner.
Yes. It provides a safe space to make endless mistakes.
But usually, I only give my phone very basic commands.
Like what?
Like, I might bark out, "What is the weather today?"
That is basic.
Or, I demand, set an alarm for 7 tomorrow morning.
Those simple commands are useful, but they are too easy.
So what should I do instead?
We need to push your speaking skills to that B1 level.
How do I challenge myself to have a real dialogue?
You need to start solving complex real-life problems.
Okay.
B1 is all about expressing nuanced needs and asking questions.
Can you give me a specific scenario to try today?
Let us try something fun and completely unexpected together.
I am intrigued.
Ask your AI voice assistant for advice on a bad date.
Ask my phone for dating advice. That is genuinely hilarious.
It is hilarious, but it requires advanced language structures.
Oh, I see.
Try using the present continuous tense to explain the situation.
Okay.
Say, I am having a terrible time on this date.
Got it.
Then ask, can you suggest a polite excuse to leave early?
Oh, I clearly see how this forces me to be creative.
Exactly.
The AI will just patiently offer me a polite escape plan.
Let us try another practical B1 level example right now.
Okay, let me attempt to create a natural scenario myself.
Go for it.
I could say, I am looking for a simple dinner recipe.
That is great.
Then ask, do you have any quick meal ideas?
That is a completely perfect B1 conversational structure.
Really?
You clearly explained your current situation with great context first.
That makes sense.
Then you asked an open question to prompt a response.
It really feels like a dynamic dialogue, not a command.
And the best part is the instant feedback you receive.
Right, because if the AI understands me, my pronunciation is okay.
Exactly. The AI proves that your spoken English is highly effective.
This completely removes the crippling pressure of speaking practice.
It builds your crucial confidence before you talk to humans.
I feel so much better.
Let us review the amazing journey we took together today.
Yes, let us recap.
We started with a phone that felt like a digital distraction.
And we successfully turned it into a personalized immersion tool.
We gave you 3 very clear steps to lazy fluency.
First, we changed the fundamental language settings on our devices.
This immediately builds that tiny English city in your pocket.
Second, we followed fun English accounts on social media apps.
We actively tricked the hidden algorithm to become your teacher.
Third, we started weird conversations with our AI voice assistants.
This gives you a judgment-free zone to practice spoken grammar.
The most shocking part is that none of this feels hard.
It is completely easy.
None of it feels like traditional, boring academic studying.
Because you are just using your phone normally every day.
I finally understand why you call this the lazy method.
Laziness can be a brilliant tool if you use it correctly.
The underlying philosophy here is actually incredibly powerful for learners.
It really is.
Spending 15 minutes scrolling through English baking videos is valuable.
Absolutely.
It is miles better than 0 minutes reading a grammar book.
Because daily consistency always beats random bursts of intense studying.
That is so true.
Doing a tiny bit every single day builds massive progress.
We really want you to feel empowered trying these tips.
Remember that language learning is a beautiful marathon, not a sprint.
You do not need to rush or stress yourself out.
Just take small, consistent steps and enjoy the natural process.
I love that.
Before we say goodbye, I want to leave you with a thought.
Okay, what is it?
We just turned a basic smartphone into an English classroom,
We did.
but the phone is just one single object in your life.
True.
Look around the room you are sitting in right now.
Okay.
Think about all the other ordinary things inside your house.
Like what?
What other routines could you secretly turn into language teachers?
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Could your morning coffee routine become a daily vocabulary lesson? Could writing your grocery list become a fun spelling challenge?
The possibilities for building a rich English environment are endless.
It just requires looking at your familiar world a little differently.
That is the true secret to becoming a successful, lazy learner.
So we have one final important challenge for you today.
What is the very first thing you will change on your phone?
Take out your device and make that exciting change right now.
Please do it.
We genuinely cannot wait for you to begin this journey.
Thank you for joining our fascinating conversation today.
Good luck with your wonderful new language adventure.
We will see you next time for another deep dive.
Take care, stay curious, and keep learning naturally.